Let's begin. Okay, the last part of circle today. Let's say you want to find the length of tangent. From a point to a circle. So let's have a look. What does it mean by length of a point, length of a tangent from a point to a circle? Okay, let's say you're given something like this. And then you given this point here. And I want you to find this length. Can you center it down? This is our center. And I want you to find this length. Okay, normally this is how we draw. Okay, this is a good draw. Wait. I'm going to show you the careless mistake first. Normally, if I want to find this length, okay, somehow my drawing is getting better by years. Yeah, this is a good draw. I mean, this is a correct draw. Last time I used to draw them this way. This is the wrong draw. This is better. Okay, last time when I meet this question, this is how I think, and I want to find this length. What can we say about this? It's a Pythagoras, okay? Last time when I used to draw it this way, I want this tangent length. I'm taking this one as my hypotenuse. Well, hypotenuse is the longest length. So the formula is a squared equals to b squared plus c squared. Okay, that doesn't matter as long as we get the same thing. And yeah, you want to find out, we square root it up. So it's not much of a problem. I want to find a, so b, c, get it. I'll get it easily. But this is a wrong drawing, and thus they give you the wrong answers. Because technically speaking is, when we are talking about the tangent, this is our tangent. I told you briefly the other day, what's the characteristic of a tangent line? It touches circle only one time. And what the other characteristic of a tangent line? Where is the 90 degrees? This tangent here is 90 to here. So if this is 90, then it cannot be your hypotenuse. Understand that? Hypotenuse is over here. This is your tangent line. The tangent line is not the hypotenuse. So our formula of a tangent line, a squared Which formula tangent line which formula hypotenuse do you use in your school days? A squared? Is it the plus b squared? But you got the idea. So in this case, our tangent line is not the longest line. So to get our tangent, it's actually like this. Tangent squared plus radius squared equals to the hypotenuse squared. Okay, I'm not sure about my spelling of the hypotenuse. So for us to get the tangent squared is to minus. Yes, you are right. So if you do plus like what we did just now, then most likely you get the wrong answer. Be careful with that. A tangent line is this. You have minus. But what if I ask you something like this? What is your shortest distance from a circle to this point? The shortest distance from this circle to this point. Which one? Is it a tangent line? It's this here, the hypotenuse. Hypotenuse minus this radius length. If I can say this is my radius, the shortest distance is this one. Get the concept, get the idea. Hypo minus radius. Can you see them? That's your shortest distance. So let's give them a try. If I give you 2 points, this one and that one, how do I find the length? If I give you this point and this point, distance between 2 points, do you remember the formula? Normally we use this one, y2 minus y1 squared plus x2 minus x1 squared, square root. This is actually a Pythagoras theorem. Let me give you an example for that one. No, I don't have it. I don't have the good numbers. Okay, so let's try example for this question. Example 8. Okay, you are given the length of find the length of tangent. From point 6, 7, whoopsie, and to the circle x squared plus y squared minus 2x minus 8y equals to 8. I hope it's readable. Let me zoom a bit. So it's morning, I guess. My writing got stabilized yet. So let's give them a try. Okay, let's imagine what this, how does it looks like first. So let's say this is our circle, and let's say this is the point 6, 7. Okay, what other information do I need? I need the center. Can I find a center from here? Yes, you can find center directly from here, which is 1 and 4. Divided by -2, divided by -2. So where's our tangent line? So if this is a 90 degrees, then our tangent line is this. And this is our hypotenuse. Okay, remember the 90 degrees. Alright, when I mentioned just now the distance between 2 points, let's say these two distance is Pythagoras. In this case, I want to find the hypo, distance between 2 points. Distance between 1, 4 and 6, 7. Yeah, the formal way is y2 minus y1 squared plus x2 minus x1 squared. Let's have a look at it in the terms of Pythagoras Theorem. Okay, y2 minus y1 is 7 minus 4. What do we got? 3. 7 minus 4, 3. So I can say this length is 3. I'm taking the y and y, right? So I'm saying this length is 3. Now I'm doing do I get the answer straight away? Okay, let's not do it that way. Let's just do it the normal way. So 7 minus 4 squared plus 6 minus 1 squared. Okay, it doesn't matter if we do the x1 first or the y1 first. So this one gives you 9, this one gives you 5, 25. So 34 square root. So I can say right now my hypo is 34 square root. Alright. Now how do I find the length of the radius? From the formula as well. Which part? From this formula, I can manipulate it into x squared plus y squared plus 2gx plus 2fy and plus c equals to 0. Basically, which one is my c? Which one is my c? We need to make it equals to 0. This one is not yet equals to 0. Yes, so your 8 need to bring to that side for me to get it. So I can say right now my c is -8. So from my c, how do I find radius? Do you remember? There's a formula that you need to memorize when you get the general equation. I think the one that I memorized is this. C is equals to h squared plus k squared minus r squared. There's also multiple way of you can rearrange them into r squared equals to c minus h squared plus k minus k squared. do we? Or do I get the formula mixed up? Or the easier one will be this. This one means to go to the left. This one goes to the right. So R equals to H squared plus K squared. Yeah, easier this way. You can memorize this one straight away, or you can derive it from here. Depends on your choice. Personally, I like to derive it because I memorize from the standard to the general form. So it's tougher for me to get here. But if you memorize this way, then you have one less formula to memorize. Okay, what's my H squared? My H squared is 1. What's my K squared? 4, so becomes 16. What's my C? My C is minus 8. So minus 8 plus then. So my radius is 25. My goodness. Now you're going to get the answers. So it's square root 25, so my radius is 5. So now if we plot in, we got radius 5. Okay? By using Pythagoras Theorem, if you use this one, a squared plus b squared equals to c squared. Which one is my a squared? We can take this one as our tangent. Plus radius squared equals to the, sorry about that, hypo squared. My hypo is square root 34. Become 34. My radius is 5, becomes 25. So which leaves us our tangent squared only. (34 minus 25) 9. Which leave our tangent Yep, that's our answers. So we got here tangent is 3. Okay? Yeah, if you want to look at the calculation, you can get that. But if you just understand the concept, when I give you a circle and I give you a point, it looks something like this, where this is the hypo, this is the radius, this is the tangent. And how do you find it? Firstly, find this distance by using distance formula between 2 points. And how do I get the length of a radius? I got it from here, the value of c. Either you memorize c equals to h squared plus k squared minus r squared, or you memorize this one, which actually is derivation. You just need to rearrange them. Which one should you memorize? Depends on you. Which one you think you're comfortable with. And by getting the idea, I put it here, I put it here. Then I use theorem Pythagoras. Then I can get the answers. Okay, get the concepts. Not the calculation is good, but get the concept first. Get the idea.